So we all see the different movement techs that a lot of the pros do, especially Taxi 2G. Taxi is known for his insane movement, and one of the big things that he does is tap strafing, and this is shown through other content creators and streamers and pro players too, such as ITZTIMMY. So if you want to know how to firstly tap strafe and tap strafe like these pro players, then make sure you watch this video here. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Dominate, and again, welcome to the channel. I post every other day to help you become an Apex legend, so if that is something you are interested in, then make sure you go down below and drop a sub. So yes, as I just said, this video I'm going to be telling you how you can actually tap strafe. It is something that a lot of people obviously know about, but not many people actually know how to do. So first things first, if you want to know how you can tap strafe, the first thing you got to know is how you can actually strafe. So you all know that strafing is when you move left and right, left and right. When you strafe, you only press A and D. As you can see, I have this overlay on the left hand corner, so you can see exactly what I'm pressing. So if I press A, you'll see that it goes A. If I press D, goes D, same with S and W. So when you strafe, you move left and right, and as you can see on the side of the screen, I'm moving left and right. Now one thing when it comes to tap strafing, everyone always uses W, but as you can see, when actual strafing, you do not press W, and that accounts for tap strafing too. The only reason you want to be using W is for building momentum for your tap strafe. So yes, when it comes to tap strafing, the first thing you want to know how to do is actually strafe, so that's just moving left and right, left and right. So let's say you jump, and you want to go to the left, you jump, and you hold left, and there you go. Jump, you go right. Do not press W, because if you press W, you're not going to go anywhere, as you can see. And the same thing accounts for when you're in the air too. So just before you start tap strafing, I want you to open your settings, go over to mouse and keyboard, and see where it says W, add a keybind here, a second keybind. Either change it to scroll up or scroll down. And the reason for this is when you use your scroll wheel, is that when every single time it clicks when you scroll it up or down, you can see that it clicks or jitters every single time. That actually presses the W key, or tells the game that it's pressing W. So when I start scrolling up, you can see that I'm moving very, very slowly. Now I am moving in big rotations right now. I'm big swipes on the scroll wheel. I'm gonna raid this area. That's why I'm pinging everything. So yeah, you want to set W, have a second keybind as either scroll up or scroll down. And again, that's for the reason that you move slowly when you press that, or scroll that, should I say. So what you want to do is use that W key to gain momentum, as I said at the very beginning. So you run and you slide and you jump. That's what you want to do for your momentum. You want to run, you want to slide, you want to jump. And when you jump, you want to let go of everything. Run, slide, jump. Run, slide, jump. So now you've got the momentum, you've got the build up to the tap strafe. You actually want to learn how to actually move in that rotation. This is where that scroll wheel comes in key. So you always use A and D, D to go right and A to go left. So if you want to go left, you run, slide, jump, and when you jump, you let go of W and you hold down D whilst you're in that rotation there. So whilst you're jumping, you hold down that. So when you're on that momentum, you want to slide, jump, and then see how I did the little strafe there, moving to the right. That's because I pressed the D key. Run, slide, jump, let go W, and hold that key that you want to move. So again, if you want to go left, you press A or hold A. If you want to go right, you hold D. So when it comes to actually strafing in the air, this is where you want to use that key button. So you run, slide, jump, hold D to move right. And whilst you're moving right, you also look right as well. Run, slide, jump. Once you're in the air, you let go of W, you hold D to go right, and once you do that, you also look right as well. Now, that isn't it. There is one more vital step to this. So you build your momentum, you run, you slide, you jump, you hold D to move right, and once you look right, you also scroll up or scroll down whilst you're moving. So, if you do that in one rotation, you run, slide, jump, and look to the side. Run, slide, jump, and look to the side. Could do the other way as well. Run, slide, jump. Run, slide, jump. Run, slide, jump. and again, run, slide, jump. All in one massive rotations. So the key steps to getting the tap strafe is building momentum. That's a huge thing. The better the momentum, the better the tap strafe. So you build the momentum just by running, sliding, jumping. And when you jump, you let go of W. To get that initial strafe, you do the exact same thing, but you hold down the key that you want to move. So D for right, S, A for left. Again, momentum, and then you let go of W and then move the way you want to go. So now the next thing is by adding the look. Obviously, the look won't do anything until you add the scroll wheel technique in, but you run, slide, and then you look to the side once you jump as well. The way you look has to match the way that you move. So if you're wanting to strafe to the left, you can't look right. It doesn't work like that. So it has to match the exact way that you are moving. So you built your momentum by running, sliding, jumping, and letting go of W in the air. And then you've added the momentum to a little strafe to the right. And then you've also started to look in that direction too. Now, again, the final thing to do is add that scroll wheel in. So when you look, just scroll up or down, whatever you set it to, either up or down. That's all a tap strafe is. From going here to here, I went from here to here. And again, that goes for any different way that you do. As I said briefly, the better the momentum, the better the tap strafe. So the big things to be using to tap strafe is momentum things like this jump pad. So if you use the jump pad, you jump, and then you want to start the strafe on the second jump. And then possibly even tap strafing into the pad, then jumping again. So yes, you run, you jump, and then as soon as you use your second jump, that's when you tap strafe. So you use that second jump as the placeholder as if you were doing it right here. So you run, slide, and then strafe. Again, the better momentum, the better the strafe. So if we add a stim to it, you've got to go even further. Now there are certain legends like Horizon who can actually do this even better, and that's because of her passive. So yeah, obviously Horizon has her passive, which we'll show now. Is when you're in the air and you land on the floor, you don't take that impact and carry on sliding.
Another soft landing.
So that is huge to tap strafing, because it allows you to hit the floor and tap strafe off hitting the floor. So if we do this here, you can hit the floor, slide, and then tap strafe. You have all these little movements which other legends can't really do. So the best people for tap strafing, I would say, are Octane and Horizon. Possibly even someone like a Pathfinder who's able to do it from the momentum of his grapple. Obviously, this isn't the best example because obviously this isn't stimulated as a real game. Obviously, this is just a firing range. But yes, the best people would be a Horizon, an Octane, and a Pathfinder. So once you put the momentum, the strafe, and then finally the scroll wheel together, you should be able to tap strafe. And it's so good for general rotation. It's good just as a technique to learn. It allows you to actually have the ability to learn different movement techs. Tap strafing really isn't that easy. Once you get it done and over with, if you learn this as quickly as possible, you're going to be absolutely dominating, because you are so much harder to hit. If someone's chasing you and you're just running normally, then suddenly bang, you do that, you're behind them, all these different little things. Even something as simple as, I don't know, they're chasing you, you grapple away, oh, there's a team, you tap strafe this way, and then suddenly you're out of danger there and you are over here and you are safe to shoot. All these different things are vital when it comes to Apex, and having the knowledge and the determination to actually learn something like tap strafing already shows you're on the right track to becoming a better player. If you are watching this video now, this is already a sign that you are obviously trying to get better and you are willing to learn different things just for the benefit of your games, which is a good thing to know. So yeah, So yeah, that is going to conclude today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful and or entertaining in any way, shape, or form, then make sure you go down below and leave a like. And hopefully, go down below in the comments down below and let me know if this worked for you. And if not, I'll make sure to reply and go into a more detailed way to actually help you personally to Tap Strafe. Because I truly believe it is a beautiful thing within the game and a very good thing to actually learn too. So yeah, if you found this video helpful and entertaining, make sure you go down below and leave a like. I'll watch it down there. You might as well subscribe to be entered into the next subscriber shout out. Thank you guys so much for support recently. We're just about to hit 1.55, so getting close to 1.6k subs now. Your support means the absolute world to me. So yeah, once again, it's been my pleasure. And until next time, keep dominating, legends.